Welcome, Warrior Nation, to San Antonio, Texas. Second game of the San Antonio road trip for the Warriors. Last night, if you were with us, you saw Annapolis take on Lifegate in Seguin, Texas. Girls had a tough go of it against the #1 team, and the boys cruised to a pretty easy win. Easy score-wise. It was pretty physical. Lots of, I think the boys are all recovered. But it was a really physical game. The boys played really well. The big stat of the game was Jeremiah Cavazos going off 9 3-pointers, 31 points. Absolutely on fire. Hopefully that continues tonight, or today, this morning, as he set a school record for made 3-pointers in a game for 9 3-pointers. So congratulations to Jeremiah. According to his brother, it was a sushi supper. Hopefully he had sushi for breakfast. We'll see. Annapolis taking on Calvary Chapel, the Archangels, as they are Archangels. We saw them at Corpus. What looked like to be a game that we had in hand, they came roaring back with some big 3-pointers and showed a lot of spirit and hustle and heart. This will be, I think, a competitive game for Annapolis, as Calvary, a newer basketball program, newer to TCal, but showing that they've got some athletes and some players. When we played them, we did not have Jake Waltney. That was one variable that will be different this year, or this time, with Annapolis. And obviously having Jake is a huge help. He is our leading scorer, rebounder, shot blocker, Mr. Do-It-All. I was able to spend some time with him. He and I went to it's one nice thing about Annapolis is they're not just athletes. He's on the formal committee, as he was a food tasting. We went to Marco's and had some time with him, and he just talked about just stepping up as a leader this year, feeling that responsibility and wanting the best for the team, and wanting to do whatever it took on his part to make sure this team's successful. And you're starting to see this team starting to really gel. One of the things that became really apparent last night is we're not a one-dimensional team. Although Jake is a formidable foe offensively, Annapolis is getting contributions from all over: outside shooting, defense, rebounding. It's really difficult for teams to defend. They pack it in on Jake. We'll hit you from the outside. You try to defend the outside, then Jake will pound it in. It's really fun to see Annapolis's team blossom, particularly with a lot of underclassmen. You have several freshmen that are contributing. I think the delay is we're waiting for another official, as he must be stuck in traffic getting a coffee or something, as this will give Annapolis a little extra time to warm up. Last night we had Josh Cavazos, Jeremiah's brother. Looks like he's got recruited for the book, so it'll just be me this morning. But thanks for joining us. We really appreciate everyone supporting the team on the road. Particularly want to thank our sponsors for their help and support and their generosity, giving us the opportunity to do things like this. Your support also contributes to our theater program, as Newsies is getting up and running. Lots of rehearsals already. It's been fun just to peek in on some of those already. Our new band program, mock trial, will be going to the regional meet here in, I think, next weekend. And then just our curricular programs and all the things that we do day in and day out, supporting that. We really appreciate it. We do have a gala coming up in March. We appreciate those that have already signed up for that. We'd love for everyone to be a part of it. Be a table, go to a table, be a table host. contribute with our live and silent auction. C. Carrie Stice, our Director of Advancement, for questions, tickets, all of that. It's also on our website, Annapolis Christian Academy website. As I mentioned, both boys and girls played last night as they are in the mix of their conference schedule. This is the back half of it. The first half was loaded with home games, and now we're doing the road series with our district teams. The boys are undefeated in their district. They're 3-0, hoping to make it 4-0 after today. The girls have lost twice to Lifegate, as this all impacts the seeding for the state tournament, which comes up at the end of February, and they will be back in San Antonio. Not here; it'll be a different complex, but they'll be in San Antonio Thursday, Friday, and hopefully Saturday. If they're playing on Saturday, that means they're in the state finals, which both teams have that as a goal. We're in a large complex, usually used, looks like, for multiple basketball games. We're the only one here, which is nice. Sometimes when you play in these large complexes with multiple games, you got whistles going on and crowds cheering at random times. It can interrupt with the flow of the game. It's nice that we're the only one here. Not sure when that ref's going to show up, so we'll just kind of hang out until he gets his coffee and donuts, and I'm sure he'll come rolling in with his stripes on. So hang with us as we are hopefully a few minutes away from the start. Annapolis Christian Academy versus Calvary Chapel as a TCAL conference game. Annapolis on the road, hoping to make it a clean sweep this weekend, as we will be back in just a few minutes. Well, it looks like at least we got one zebra. We'll see if the second one shows up, or it might be interesting. We had some controversial referee issues yesterday, so we're hoping that does not continue today, but having one ref is going to be interesting. Annapolis in the Road Blues. We'll see who Coach Harper decides to start. And we're kind of low on the floor. I think hopefully we'll be able to get a good camera angle. It's not ideal being in these large facilities, but we'll make the most of it. Thanks for joining us, though. Looks like starting it'll be Jake Waltney, senior. Jacob Segundo, the other senior. Noah Riojas and Xavier Lockyer, 2 sophomores. And freshman Jeremiah Cavazos. As I mentioned, Jeremiah was the one who was the offensive star yesterday. We'll hopefully see more of that. Tip to Noah. Jake kicking out to Jeremiah. Looks like Angels are going to start in a zone and trying to get to Jake, but a little miscommunication and a turnover as Calvary will start their first possession. Annapolis in a man-to-man, 2 at the ball. They've been using the man-to-man more and more, and there's a whistle. I think he went out of bounds, maybe? I'm not sure. It's the sideline is a 2-inch line. Usually it's a thicker 4 to 8-inch line. It's a little bit deceiving. Over to Jacob. Noah looking inside. Thought about it, but decides to pass it out. Swinging the ball around. Angels allowing the zone to little bounce pass to Xavier. Floater misses that. Jake, big rebound, put back. Good hands by Jeremiah after an ill-advised pass. Got the ball back and then able to score. Now Annapolis in a full court pressure. Long pass to 44. He gets around Xavier. He's going to find Jake and gets the ball tipped. Still tipped around. Calvary able to secure it. And now they're going to set things up. 2 kick. Ball gets deflected. 3 over to 15. Defended by Jake. Rebound by Jacob. Now Annapolis pushing tempo with Jeremiah. Long outlet to Noah. Into Jake. Beautiful. They run that break so well. It's because Jake is able to run the floor so quickly. Now Annapolis. Long pass to 44 and tipped by Noah and stolen. Good defense. Now Annapolis with the ball after the turnover. Jeremiah with the wing. He's going to slow things up. And pound it inside to Jake, and he's just eating that matchup alive right now. And now Calvary trying to figure out this full court pressure. Having a little bit of trouble getting there. Finally break the press, and now set up on their half-court offense. 2's going to step in for a 3. That's short. Rebound Jacob. He's got Jake out front. Jake decides to kind of lost the ball, gave it to Jacob, and fortuitous bounce as Annapolis all of a sudden opened this game wide open after the turnovers. Jacob with a nice finish. Not sure Jake was trying to go behind the back, but it worked out. The assist goes to Jacob, or the assist from Jake to Jacob. It's 8-0 first quarter. Good start for the Warriors. As I mentioned, they've been switching to that man-to-man pressure and then going full court against teams, and that has worked out really well. Coach has got really athletic players that work well together. They're starting to really gel defensively. When you run that full court press, you have to make sure you're coordinating and getting back. And Calvary having a little bit of trouble. They're trying to pass long passes to break the pressure, and that's exactly what Annapolis wants, instead of the quick ball reversals that you usually try to do to break the pressure. They're trying to throw over the top, and that's not going to work well for them. Annapolis is going to switch their zone, switch their full court. Looks like they got Jake now on the ball. A little bit height there as coach expecting those long passes. 15 with the ball. Now Annapolis able to recover. And now they're man-to-man. And so far, Calvary not able to figure out how to get anything going man-to-man wise against this man-to-man defense. 12 in the high post, 44. Xavier Locker defending him. Throws up a shot, rolls off. Jake with the rebound. Jeremiah pushing tempo, long outlet pass to Noah. Noah to Xavier. Xavier needing some help, and I think he traveled. The coach telling him to shoot, and when he's in that low block, he's a little undersized and a little sometimes hesitant to shoot. Just needs to take it up. 15 with the ball, long out 44. Now it's Noah versus 2, and good. Finally break the pressure as they're able to get the ball ahead of the Warriors and get a layup. Noah in the corner. Looking inside. They're trying to work it in there to Jake, and finally they do a little shovel pass to Xavier, and I think he traveled again. Nice pass by Jake. Again, Xavier filling in for Brogan Easter. He's trying to figure out how to play that post play. And taking a little bit of time figuring out how to do that. Nice cut by 3. Misses that. Xavier with the rebound. Jeremiah pushing tempo up to Noah. Noah has a 3 if he wants it, decides to pass it out. Now Annapolis will slow things down and set up their half court. 2 coming in with a lot of pressure. Tips the ball. Noah saves it. Jeremiah back to Noah, gets tipped. Two's coming out now. Calvary was sitting back. Now they're really coming out aggressively. And lots of pressure, and finally a foul as 3 got a little greedy. You saw Calvary was able to get back into the game last time. It's just defensively they were able to get some steals by just being aggressive and hustling. Noah with the ball. Finding Jeremiah in the corner. It'll be his first 3. Let's see if he's still on fire, and yes. As his first 3-pointer of this game. He's just been on a tear the last 2 games. 2 getting to the rim. Decides to kick out to 15. 3-pointer short. Long rebound. Xavier with the rebound. And now Jeremiah. Tempo is upbeat. They're trying to look inside for Jake. Not there. Noah. High pass to Jake. Good hands. Kicks it out. Stolen. A little too far for Jake to do anything with. He had to try to save it, and instead turns the ball over. Now the defense ramping up for Annapolis. 44 trying to get around Xavier. Good defense. Noah with the rebound. And now Noah pushing over to Jake. Left all alone. Easy. Sorry for the camera work. It's a nice assist by Noah. Easy layup for Jake. And here comes the pressure as Jeremiah waiting. Defend the ball, high screen. 2's going to step in for a high post shot. Misses, makes it. 2's a good shooter. (13-4). Annapolis up. 2:05 left in the first quarter. High post to Noah. Left all alone. Floater. It's going to bounce around and out. Jacob battling. Or Jake. And 44 with the rebound. Minute 52, 13-4, Annapolis up. 2 trying to get going, finds 12. He's going to go up against Jake. Good box out by Xavier. Now off and running. Noah looking and try to get that ball in the high post. Good hands by number 3. Stays here with the Warriors. Minute 33. Annapolis up 9. Long pass to Jeremiah. He's going to get a lot of attention, I'm guessing. No left alone in the corner. That's going to be a little long. Offensive rebound, Jake. Over to Jacob. Jeremiah thought about it, pulls it back instead, and kickball. 2 and 3 from Calvary, quick. The guards are going to have to be careful on their passing. Minute 17 left in the first quarter. Jacob to Noah, trying to get Jeremiah a shot. They recover that. Xavier airmails that a little too fast. Needs to slow down and just use the backboard. Minute left. Angels ball. High screen. Two's trying to get loose from Jeremiah. Good defense by Jake. Now 44 gets stymied. Tries to shoot over Jake and gets it. Nice little. He's got a nice little fadeaway. Little mid post jumper. 7-point lead for Annapolis. Over to Jeremiah, in for Xavier, and through his hands. That's where Annapolis needs to be a little more multifaceted, as the Angels definitely attending to Jake, needing to get other people going. 31 seconds left, 7-point lead for Annapolis. Two with the ball, Jeremiah defending him. Nice little give, but Joaquin able to get a block from behind. Nice little ball screen or cut to the basket. Nice nifty pass. This offensive ball movement's going to stress the man-to-man defense. Nice little catch and shoot. It's going to bounce out. Joaquin with the rebound. 15 seconds, plenty of time. Over to Jacob. Ball fake. Got him in the air and the basket. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. 4-3. He's taking his time. Jeremiah is in trouble now, and ball gets blocked at the buzzer. 15-6 for Annapolis. They've been get a better shot of the scoreboard. Pretty good start from the beginning, but Calvary, as I mentioned, they are fundamentally really sound. They've got some quick guards. And 15 showing a little bit of, I think it's 12 actually, who nice little fadeaway jumper to be able to shoot over Jake. So at the end of the first quarter, 15-6. Warriors were able to get some points off of turnovers, fast break layups, trying to push tempo. The Angels just trying to hang around like they did last time and make it a fourth quarter game. Annapolis starting the second quarter with those that finished the first. Got two freshmen, sophomore and senior. Ball's loose and stolen. I've got numbers. Joaquin, ball bounced back to Noah, short on the three-pointer. Jake, three people on him and gets the foul. Anytime he gets the ball, he did a nice job keeping that ball really high with a couple guards trying to defend him. All they could do is just slap his arm, and he'll be shooting two. First free throw is good. 10-point lead for the Warriors here at the start of the second quarter. 2 second free throws good as well. Annapolis going to pick up half court, man-to-man. And three picked up his dribble way too early. Finds his teammate. And there's going to be a foul as Jeremiah. Oh, looks like there's a illegal screen. It'll be offensive foul. Annapolis pushing tempo. Joaquin for his first three, misses that. He was lethal at IWA. And Annapolis have to work hard in this against this cutting, screening, offensive team against Calvary. They like to pass and cut. It's going to put a lot of pressure. Two. Got to a spot and was able to drain that from the free throw line. Back to Noah. Noah to Joaquin. Jacob in the corner. And Jake high post, nice. He misses his, Jacob shot it, got his own rebound, tried to put it back, missed both. As that attention going to Jake, that second person down low is getting some opportunities, just haven't been able to capitalize them. High post to 12, he's gonna hand off to 3. Good help by Noah. Ball bounced around. Should be a travel, no call. He tries to shoot over Jake, that's not gonna work. And a long outlet pass goes out of bounds as Annapolis starting to play a little too fast. Josh Garza in for Jacob. Annapolis now going mostly guards. Basically 4 guards and Jake, which matches what Calvary is trying to do, as they have mostly guards out on the floor as well. Angels now taking their time offensively. Over to 44, he's gonna rise up for 3. That's gonna hit back iron, rebound Noah. Noah now pushing tempo to Joaquin. Joaquin to Jeremiah. Over to Noah, steps in for a 3-pointer. It's gonna hit front iron, miss. And here come the Angels. Pass stolen by Noah, it's 2-on-1. Noah out in front, finger roll. Drops in for him. (19-8), Annapolis up. High screen, Jeremiah gets through it too, trying to get around him. That's a tough chore. 44 comes through. Tried to just jam through there, that's not gonna work. The ball rolling to the other court. Jake's gonna get a little bit of a jog in. 19-8, 5:14 left in the second quarter. Annapolis has had the lead the whole time. Scrappy Calvary team hanging around though. Over to 13 in the quarter, 44. He's gonna step in, kick out to 3, catch and shoot 3, front iron, offensive rebound, corner 3 by 2, got it. 2. Their best shooter, he can get going. We saw that at Corpus. Ball stolen by Joaquin. Good hands by 44. 8-point lead now as Angels making a little bit of run here. 2 long 3-pointer. That's going to miss everything. Teammate though there. 15 looking for some help. Then toss the ball. It's a loose ball. Able to save it. 3 going up against Josh. Good defense by Josh. Gets the rebound. Noah out the ball. Nice to Jake. Easy finger roll finish as Angels got a little confused defensively and left the big man wide open. 10-point lead now. 4 minutes left. High post. Going up against Noah. Nice spin move by 15. Good ball fake. Missed though. Jake's there. Noah looking to push. Gets to Jeremiah, deep 3. That's short. Jake there rises up and gets grabbed from behind. Angels a little undersized against Jake, as trying to defend just the strength and size of Jake. Noah will take a seat and Xavier Lockyer back in. Josh left it all on for 3, decides to pull it in. Ball gets deflected, fought over. And 2, good anticipation. He was disruptive that whole possession. Now the Angels with the ball. 2, getting the ball quite a bit. Jeremiah's going to have a tough defensive assignment. Good help by Joaquin. 44, 13 catch and shoot. That's going to be deep. Another offensive reading for the Angels. They're scrappy. They love these second, third chance points, and Apples need to do a better job of cleaning that up. 2 now. Over to 15. 13, he's a 3, likes to shoot the 3, misses that. And the ball bounced on another offensive rebound. 44 comes in and gets hacked. Can't give up second and third chance point opportunities. Annapolis in position. The difficulty is when they're shooting those long three-pointers, the long jump shots, the rebounds ricochet off the rim a little bit further than kind of normal jump shots, and Annapolis not able to get the depth they need. They're a little too close to the rim. 3:06 left, 21-12. Warriors up. Second free throw on the way. That one is off. Josh with the ball. Over to Noah now. Annapolis has had success, hot long skip pass. With that high-low, trying to get that second person, and that's a deflection. Xavier Locker gets there and loses the handle, tries to grab it, and I think it's going to be off him. With all the attention on Jake, that second post player has had opportunities, but right now unable to capitalize on it. And now Xavier has a tough assignment against 2 as he gets to his spot, misses that. Good rebound by Noah. 44 trying to pressure him, but dribbles out of trouble. And now Noah, long outlet to Joaquin. They'll reset up top. Josh looking inside. High post. Xavier Locker. That one's going to rattle out. Battle for the ball. 44 wins it. Offensively, just a little flat here on the jump shots. Things that were rolling in yesterday, not so much today. We have to grind through an early Saturday morning. Ball stolen by Joaquin, then stolen back. 2 now, trying to get loose. Finds a teammate. 13 needs some help, wants to get rid of the ball. 3 directing traffic, now getting back up to 2. Back to him. Looking for some help. 44 will shoot the 3. Got it. Long pass over to Joaquin. Back to Josh. He's going to step in for 3. That's way off. That's probably not a best pass. Not a best shot, sorry. Annapolis playing a little too fast, I think, as the game is starting to speed up here. 21-15. Annapolis just need to settle in. 13 trying to take on Jake, and that's not happening. We learned the hard way. That's not probably the best option. Annapolis needs to just run some options. Josh is going to get a floater. That's off. Jake rebound. Over to Joaquin. He's open for the 3. Back iron, battling for the ball. Popped out. Still volleyballed around. 44 secures it. 49 seconds. 48. 21-15. As the Angels starting to make a run here. 44 going to get to the rim. Kick out to 3. And that's going to roll out. They're battling in there. They're giving Annapolis all they can handle under the basket on those loose balls. 33 seconds left. See if Annapolis can get a possession and a basket here at the end. Nice pass. Jake's got position, and that's exactly what we needed. That matchup has been to our advantage all game long. Now 3 up against Jacob. No, almost with the steal. Jacob, good ball pressure. Now 3's in trouble. And a little give and go. Nice job. Annapolis sleeping a little bit. Should have been a stolen. As man-to-man defense, because there's so much cutting, we're a little too glued to our guy and not seeing the loose balls and opportunities. Long pass to Jacob. at the buzzer. Back iron. Close. We knew this was going to be a scrappy, challenging team, particularly on the road, and that has proven to be the case. Let's see if we can get a better shot of this scoreboard. Annapolis up by 6, 23-17. Angels have been a really scrappy team, really good against the man-to-man. They've been able to get some good looks with some cutting and showing a lot of hustle. They've sped up the Warriors a little bit too much, where we're taking some bad shots or kind of rushing our shots. I think Coach is going to spend some time talking about just playing within yourself. When you play back-to-back games, sometimes fatigue's there, or just you kind of have a hangover from a game before when you played really well. You have to reset everything and adjust to the team you're playing. This is a completely different style team than we played yesterday. And I think Angels just want to stick around like they did last time and keep the game close and then give themselves a shot at the end of the fourth quarter. Annapolis obviously does not want that to happen. They want to widen this gap and keep that cushion away from a team that can make some runs and score in a hurry. We'll be back in a few minutes as Annapolis leading Calvary Chapel 23-17 here in San Antonio. The second of 2 games on the San Antonio road trip. Thanks for joining us here on a Saturday morning. We'll be back in a few minutes. welcome back to the second half as Jake Waltney with a nice assist from a teammate, able to score right out of half, and I think Coach making that a point of emphasis. Is 44 driving through, ball gets tied up, finds three, floater miss, and another offensive rebound, but three went to the floor looking for a teammate and ended up falling and traveling. I'm guessing Coach sees the matchup Jake versus the Angels and wanting to exploit that, as we saw that in the first possession. We'll see if Annapolis keeps going back to that. Jeremiah over to Noah in the corner. There's a nice lob pass for Jake. Misses that, gets his own rebound. Misses that, battling for the ball. Archangels finds Jake. Top of the key three-pointer, got it. Xavier Locker kept the ball alive, found Jake. Jake over to Jacob, and then Jeremiah left all alone. That's not the three-point shooter that the Angels want to be left alone. Three is going to go over. Nice move. Xavier Locker, one-hand rebound. Now Annapolis off and running. Annapolis looking a little more in sync now after having some trouble, and they said double dribble. He lost the handle a little bit, but he didn't ever put, I don't think he ever put his second hand on it. 28-17. Annapolis starting this third quarter really well offensively. Defensively, doing a little better job getting the rebounds, but loses that one. And that ball's tied up. Stays here with the home team. Annapolis up 11. Three with the ball. Annapolis in a zone. Two's going to step in for a three that's short. Two Angels battled for the same ball, knocked it out of bounds. It'll go to the Warriors. Still having a little bit of trouble with those long rebounds. Annapolis a little too close to the rim as those balls are ricocheting over their heads. That one, fortunately, pinballed out of bounds. No, in the corner, this is what they've been trying to do, is pound that, and a bad pass. Angels ball. Noah now matched up. Over to 44. He took his mask off. Misses that. Jacob, good rebound. Now Jeremiah. Running post. See if Annapolis tries to get that ball inside. There's been space there. Jeremiah instead is going to take a three. That's going to rattle home. He's starting to heat up, and that's a good sign for the Warriors. 31-17 as the offense starting to take over. Defensively starting to lock down a little bit better. Hand up top to three. Good hands by Jeremiah Steele. Annapolis has numbers. Over to Jake, and that's a little too far. Got a little too greedy on there, as that passing angle to Jake was going to be difficult. He was right in front of him. I think Jeremiah should just kept going to the rim. Angels now going to walk things up, try to slow this game down, as pace and tempo is more liking of Annapolis. And Jacob comes from behind. Little missed assignment, tried to make up for it with the block, and said he got a piece of the hand. Coach switching up defenses, and not everyone quite on the same page. Jacob making 15 earn it from the stripe, though. First free throws off. 31-17. Annapolis coming out strong out of the break. Mostly featuring Jake. Misses that one as well. Jake, big rebound. Annapolis now pushing tempo. They like to find Jake on this. Xavier left all alone. He's going to have to hide. Jump shot makes it over 15. That's one thing we've been missing, is that second post player scoring, so it's good to see that ball go through the basket. High post kick out to 44. He's going to get to the middle and just kind of waltz his way through. As the zone didn't really adjust to that dribble penetration. Over to Noah. And forced it to Jake. Coach not happy about that. I think he wants to get to the wing and then work it in that way instead of directly from top of the key. 44 steps in for a three-pointer, well defended, rattles out. Jeremiah, long pass to Jacob. That's a dangerous pass, able to corral it. Deep three. He is starting to heat up. Watch out. 3:51, 36-19. Annapolis starting to open things up here, and Calvary coach has seen enough. This is where Annapolis is at its best, when they can start pounding the rock inside and the three-pointers are starting to fall. Defensively, you have to pick your poison. Typically, teams try to overplay Jake. Those are the easier points. You defend those typically, but when the 3 points start rolling, they come in bunches. And number 11 has been making it rain the last 2 games. We'll see what the Angels do to try to adjust to that. 36-19 after a close game first half. Annapolis starting to blow this open. This is exactly what they wanted. They want a cushion. They don't want the Angels hanging around in the fourth quarter. We know they're going to probably make another couple runs, and having a little bit of a cushion helps absorb that. They're just a good shooting team. They can get their spots. They get their shots up quickly. They can make threes. Just a matter of cutting those runs off quickly and getting the momentum back when they come. 36-19, Annapolis up. Jake Waltney, Jacob Segundo, Joaquin Ford, Xavier Locker, Jeremiah Cavazos all out in the court. Annapolis matched up man-to-man. Now it looks like they're in a zone. So they've made a few defensive adjustments. Ball tipped, good hands by Jacob. As Calvary was able to exploit their cutting to the basket, Annapolis switching to a zone, forcing Calvary into more of a zone offense, which is slowing them down considerably. Deep three by 2, that's short. Ball tapped around, battle for the ball, tipped out by Jake. He's going to try to save it right off of Zero. Well done. As Zero was chasing him, he knew he was behind him and just dodgeballed it right off him. 3:27 left. Annapolis ball, 2 now coming way out. Jeremiah's going to try to beat him with the dribble. Kicks it off to Jacob. Corner 3. Good entry pass and foul. That's exactly what they want. They want to get the ball either on the wing or even in the corner. Find Jake diving as he gets position. They like Jake on the move instead of him just posting up. When he dives from that high to low post, it's hard to get in position. Usually he's able to get ahead of him. And that entry pass right on the money. First free throw miss. 36-19, 3:15 left in the third quarter. Second free throw for Jake. That's going to be good. And the Angels now having to slow everything down as they're adjusting to a zone. You can tell. Good pass, recovery by Xavier. And then they left him all alone. He misses that. Ball batted around. Jeremiah picks it up. He's going to push tempo. It's going to take some time. And they're going to call double dribble again. Coach Harper vehemently disagreeing on that call. Not sure why. Doesn't look like he's putting his second hand on the ball at the same time. It's an interesting call. 2:52 left, 37-19. Looks like the Warriors going to make a wholesale change here at the next dead ball. 44 drives through there, blocked by Xavier Locker. Joaquin with the ball. Jacob now. Nifty pass. Jake couldn't quite handle it. Needs some help. Finds Xavier, though. He loves that little mid-post shot. Assist by Jake. Now there's a 20-point lead. Annapolis content with letting them pass the ball around, as the Angels really trying to look inside, but that's just the matchups just aren't there. 15 trying to do something. Kicks it out to 2. Long three-pointer, misses that. There's another long rebound, battling for it, and they're going to see a push by Jacob. And the second official shows up. Not bad. Minute 58 left in the third quarter. Now wholesale change, 5 on, 5 off. Lance Pepper, Noah Riojas, Josh Garza, Frankie LeBron, and Caleb Copeland all coming in. Give the 5 that were on the floor a little bit of a breather. Over to 13. Finds 11. Annapolis staying in that 2-3 zone. Frankie defending the ball. Skip pass to 13. Good movement by Lance as he's able to, he's doing a good job defending the post and getting out to that shooter, and then a push from behind and a late movement by 11 for that screen, gets called for the offensive foul. Turnover goes to the Warriors. Good defense by the second group that's come in. Noah with the ball. So he'll be running point. Long pass corner for Frankie. He's going to try to get to Caleb. It hits the rim. Does eventually get to him. Noah finds Josh on the cut and the finish. Nicely done. Using their dribble drive to create something. They did get a fortunate bounce and able to get the ball to Josh, who finishes so well around the rim. Minute 13, 41-19. Calvary's been stuck on 19 for a while, and 13 finally gets them off with a three-pointer, 22-41. Caleb up top, finds Lance, high post, kicks out to Noah. Back to Caleb, Frankie in the corner, and bad pass, gets stolen. Angels wild pass, too able to find it, and he's going to pull it out with 41 seconds. High post, good hands by Frankie. 13 trying to get to a teammate and points up and says, my bad. 35 seconds, 41-22. Warriors looking to get a nice, maybe a nice basket before the end of the third quarter to cap off a really strong third quarter. These two will take a breather. Long pass to Josh, over to corner for Frankie, then Noah. Caleb, 26 seconds, trying to force that a little bit. Skip pass to Noah. Frankie in the corner, he's got a shot, decides not to take it. There's that shot, good closeout by 0, and I think 3 seconds on Lance. 15 seconds left, trying to get something going offensively, got a little stagnant. Good defense by the Angels. 12 seconds, 10. 13's a three-point shooter. He'll take it. Misses it short. Long rebound. Ball battled around. There's 3 seconds, 2. He's got time. And I think he was trying to float it. He had probably another dribble before he needed to shoot it. Either way, strong finish to the third quarter for Annapolis. They were able to extend that lead and really lock down things defensively. So 41-22. This is really what the Warriors wanted to do, as we know the Angels are going to make a run and be really intense in this fourth quarter. Having a nice cushion to absorb that is going to be really helpful. Plus, it makes them have to play from way behind instead of feeling like they can take the lead or things like that. You know, it does impact motivation when you're playing from almost 20 points down versus, 6 to 8. Annapolis breaking huddle. Looks like they'll have the same group that finished This time with Santi Pena on instead of Noah. Coach starting with his second group here in the start of the fourth quarter. And now the Angels switching to a 2-3 zone. Dangerous pass gets stolen. 44 against Caleb. Good defense. And I think they're going to say the foul happened before the shot, maybe? Can't tell. He called it on the floor, but now they're discussing whether it was on the basket. Yeah, he's going to be shooting 2. Basket should not count. It was on the floor on the rebound. The second group needs to be careful. It's this is a really scrappy team. If they're not careful and sloppy with the ball, they can create some opportunities that they don't want to. Caleb, good rebound. There's this. This is what I'm talking about, the sloppiness, and they need to be fundamentally sound. This is great experience for them. They get some good experience. And Coach Harper talking to Caleb about you don't just need to fire it at the first blue jersey you see. Take your time. 2-3 zone for the Angels. Lance in the corner finds Frankie and trying to force that stuff. Frankie just needs to catch and shoot. He had space. Trying to get that extra pass inside is really tough. And Angels coming in with a little more height. This will be even challenges. 12 and 15, both with some size against the undersized Warrior team right now. Josh to Caleb. Frankie will take the 3. Short. 15 with the ball. Now Angels taking possession. Nice interior pass. Misses that. Batted around, and it's going to stay here. Santi and Caleb needing to coordinate things a little bit better as the 2 bigs are going to be giving them a lot of work. 44, good closeout by Josh. 44 is going to drive through. Santi gave him a little bit of a shoulder. 44 is not happy about it. Instead, the foul goes against the Angels as Lance on the rebound got pushed. 7:09. Here comes the pressure. Over to Caleb. Corner for Lance. Lance, again, trying to force it in against the bigs. 12-15, a lot of length. They're going to do it. They need to be a little bit craftier. It's pretty obvious what they're going to do. They're showing ball and passing. Caleb, good drive. He's going to get to the rim, rise up, short shot. And there's going to be a foul. Oh, a jump ball as Josh was able to get the tie up, which was good because there were Calvary Angels down the court wide open. Here comes the pressure, high post, and good closeout by Caleb. 12, kind of hopping, skipping through there off the glass. Long pass to Frankie. He'll take the corner 3. That's off. Now Calvary's starting to run. This is the tempo they like. They like a really fast game. 2, really good with the ball. Josh doing a good job cutting him off. Ball's loose and they're playing a little too fast themselves. Angels want to speed this game up, and Coach, I think, not liking the tempo, bringing in the first group again. He knows that they can make a run and they can score in a hurry. This game is far from over. 6:15 left in the fourth. Jeremiah Cavazos up top. Noah finds Jacob. Ball gets tipped. Being a little too predictable with their passing. Showing ball, staring down teammates. Quick ball movement. 44 is going to get a shot. Defended by Jacob. Long rebound. Battled for it. Kicked out for 13. Another long rebound. That Angels high post battled around. That one's tipped. Xavier with the ball. Over to Jeremiah. To Noah. Noah step in for a long three-pointer. That's going to hit front iron. And now they're running. Now 44 is going to slow it down. High post skips through. Xavier Lockyer with the steal. Finds Jeremiah. Nice fast break. Beautiful transition basketball. 5:15, 43-24. Annapolis in control. Settling this game down a little bit now as the pace is back to where Annapolis, I think, is more comfortable. They're going to let two take a long three, and he hits it. If they can score, and this is still, as they can still make a run. Jeremiah has two, causing all sorts of disruption. They do get the steal, and this is where this is probably the run they're looking for. And 15 left all alone. Xavier with the block. Dangerous pass. Jeremiah corrals it. He's going to just take it for three. Why not? Maybe probably should have waited for Jake to get in position. Not probably the best pass or best serve, or sorry, volleyball term. Best shot. Joaquin Ford coming in for Jeremiah. Equipment timeout for Xavier. 4:20, 43-27, Annapolis up. Over to Jacob. Looking inside, corner for Noah. There's the high post they're looking for. Good defense by 12. I've seen that a few times, able to adjust to it. Two now is probably going to get a lot of attention. 35, he's going to hit a three, and this is what they did in Corpus. They started rolling three-pointers. It's a 13-point lead. Annapolis trying to slow this game down, and Xavier Lockyer in the paint for 3 seconds. And you can feel the energy picking up for Calvary. Annapolis in that 2-3 zone, which now they're switching to man. Sometimes that zone can allow these three-pointers. Another three. That one goes in. All of a sudden, they're heating up as a team. It's a 10-point game now, 3:30. This was the run we were afraid of. This is the same thing they did in Corpus. Annapolis needs to absorb this and get the momentum back. Jacob's got a short jumper, misses everything. They're going to cut to single digits here. Long pass, got too greedy. 3:11, 10-point game. Calvary making their run at the three-point line. Annapolis needing to score here, maybe even take some time. Over to Joaquin. Pressure is starting to ramp up defensively. And another bad pass. It's a steal. Jacob's there to try to defend it. Two's going to take a floater. Bad. Should have just taken it to the rim. He had the angle. I don't know why he slowed down. I think he was afraid of a shot blocker. Now coach needing to take time out as so quick. They can score quickly. Annapolis a little bit lax on those passes around the perimeter. Coach not happy with some soft passes when they need to be quick. Part of it is just staring down a teammate, showing ball, and then passing to them, making it very predictable. Instead of using their dribble, being a little bit more clever with their passing. And the thing that we haven't seen is trying to get the ball into Jake. They've definitely been packing it in, but coach has been able to find some ways to get him open with that ball of the corner and that high post dive. That really would help us settle things down. It'll be Angel ball, 10-point game. They're trying to cut it to single digits here. Annapolis going man-to-man. Having some trouble getting it in. Jacob, good hands. 2:49 left, 10-point game. Scoreboard says third quarter, but it's really the fourth. Ball tipped again, and he touched it. He batted it to 3. 3 grabbed it. And 3 was standing out of bounds. Good defense by Jacob. We need this to be a little spark here to get Annapolis going offensively. Need to be careful with the ball. Another, dangerous pass. They're overplaying that perimeter. Might need to use their dribble. Xavier's going to step in for a 2-pointer, and that's exactly what we need to settle things down. Good patience on offense. 12-point lead now. 2:22. Here comes the pressure. Calvary had success shooting 3 against the zone. Now they're going to try to use the dribble drive. Kicked out. 15, high post over Jake. I think Jake got a piece of it. Now Annapolis pushing tempo. Jacob, no need to rush. No need to rush. High post, Xavier Lockyer. Top of the key, front iron. Battle for the ball. It's going to go off Jake. Good look by the Warriors. Just under 2 minutes left. It's a 12-point game. And 35 stepped on the line before he passed. It's going to be a turnover, and those are costly mistakes at this point in the game. Annapolis very happy to take this. Let's see if we can take advantage of it by making them pay with the basket. Joaquin, double team, trying to get to Jake, skip past to Jacob. He's going to step in. 3-pointer, front iron. Jake, nice rebound over to Joaquin, the lefty. Back iron. Battle for the ball. Jake keeps it alive. Joaquin, it goes through number 2's legs and off Jake, out of bounds. Love the hustle, though, trying to keep that ball alive. Coach felt like Jake was open, wants them to pass it to them instead of settling for a 3-pointer, and I think that was an opportunity they had. Minute 40 left. Annapolis looking for a stop here. As the momentum has slowed down a little bit as the Angels were getting going. 15, good closeout by Jacob. Fords 15, and another unforced error. Good defense. Jacob making 2 huge defensive plays. Now Jeremiah with the ball against that 2-3 zone. And another telegraph pass finds Jake. It bounced. Jake's going to just attack the basket and one. Fortunate bounce off the deflection. Got to Jake. Jake in that mid post, and then he just attacked the basket. It's 15, just no answer for strength and size of Jake. It looks like the Warriors able to weather that run. They've slowed the game down, got a couple big baskets to slow everything down. That free throw certainly helps. It's 48-33. It's a 15-point game with a minute 15 left. 35 in some trouble, trying to hand off to 3. Jacob giving him all sorts of trouble. Late screen, tried to get, and 44 driving against Joaquin, kicks to 15, another turnover. As the Angels now starting to hurt themselves with these turnovers with less than a minute left. Right now, Annapolis just needs to run clock, get a good shot, not turn the ball over as the defense is extended way out. Jake's going to try to get to Xavier and goes through his hands. A little too high for him. Coach now, I think, feeling a little more comfortable as he's going to clear the bench. Well, they absorbed the best shot from Calvary, and Calvary we knew was going to make a go of it. Couple baskets settled things down, and now Annapolis just need to finish out this game well. 44 showed ball, good slice to 2, 3-pointer, that's short. Long rebound, long offensive rebound. 2, he's going to just throw up a 3-pointer, misses that. Frankie with the rebound. Hand off to Josh. 27 seconds, 25. Josh is going to try to knife through everyone. No need to shoot. Caleb just needs to take care of the ball. and instead turns it over. 16, 15, 14. Good hands by Josh. Still battling for it. Santi with the ball. Just needs to just hold it. As Angels still fighting for the ball. Annapolis with a 48-33 win here in San Antonio. Really good Calvary team. They really show they've got a lot of skill. They give us just great effort. Really competitive game. Annapolis though able to get that lead in the third quarter, hang on a little bit in the fourth, and then settle things down with some big shots. And Annapolis now feeling good about a undefeated San Antonio road trip. This is good practice for the Warriors. With State, when you play potentially 3 games in a row, day after day, these are really good practice and getting a lot of reps for all the players, both bench players and the starters. Well, thanks for joining us here in San Antonio. Hope everyone has a great Saturday. And let's go Warriors.